Am I the a-hole for ruining my friend's vacation? I F38 just got back from a vacation with two of my longtime friends, Kate F40 and Mary F38. I've known them both since university, and we've always been close. The three of us have been planning this Bali trip for a few months, along with our husbands and their kids. They both have children under 5, while my husband Jake M45 and I are child-free. We agreed to split the cost of a 4-bedroom villa 3 ways, and everything seemed fine at first. Jake and I arrived in Bali earlier than the rest of the group because we had different flights. Once we got to the villa, we waited to choose rooms with our friends and didn't mind when they both chose the ones within suits. We had a great time during the trip. Jake and I did some couples activities, massages, hiking, dinners, but we also spent time with Kate and Mary and their families whenever it worked for everyone. To be nice, I even surprised them with massages to give them a break. The only thing that made me uncomfortable was that whenever I ordered a cocktail before dinner, or a glass of wine with meals, I get comments like, "Oh, you're drinking again." For context, I'm a social drinker and don't drink often, but we were on vacation, and I didn't think it was a big deal, especially since our husbands were drinking too. I just ignored the comments so I could enjoy the trip. On the last night, Jake and I made plans with the guys to go out, and Kate and Mary said they were staying in to pack. Jake convinced me to join him, and since it was the last night of our vacation, I didn't want to stay in either. We went out and had a great time. We got home at 1 a.m. and I passed out straight after. The next morning was a bit chaotic with everyone packing and checking out, but we all made it back home without issue. We had booked business class seats back, so we were separated during the flight and said quick goodbyes at the airport. A week after returning home, I got a long text from Kate saying that both she and Mary wanted to reduce contact with me because I had ruined their vacation. They mentioned several things like me drinking every night, that I wasn't acting like a girl's girl, that I booked different flights, didn't hang out with them enough, and that I was selfish for not helping with their kids. She even said I was just focused on partying and not acting my age. This message really hurt me. I cried after reading it, and I honestly don't know what to think. I thought I was just enjoying my vacation, but clearly, they had a very different view. I haven't responded yet, and my husband has been asking what's bothering me, but I don't know what to say. Am I the a-hole for how I acted during the trip? Update 1. Thank you, Reddit, for all your kind words and support. Reading through the responses and seeing how many of you are upset on my behalf has made me reflect on how I initially planned to handle things. I was going to apologize, thinking it might be the easiest way to keep the peace, but now I realize that might not be the right approach after all. I have also showed my husband, Jake, this post in a text message, and he told me to thank you for looking out for me. He's actually pretty angry on my behalf about the text message. I showed him some of the comments that gave me insight on how my friends may have been feeling, which has given us both a lot to think about. He asked me what I wanted to do next and if I wanted him to respond to my friends for me. While I appreciated the offer, I told him I'm still thinking it over. He reassured me that he's here for me no matter what, and if I decide I want him to step in, he'd be ready to say something on my behalf. For now, I'm going to sleep on it and take some time before I respond or don't respond to the text message. If I do, I'll post an update. Again, thank you all for helping me see things a bit more clearly. I feel less alone in this now. Update 2. Piggybacking off top comment because there's an issue with posting an update. Here's what happened. I spoke with Mary on text. She said she agreed on most part, and they both have had a problem with me for ages because I invited them to or only organized adult-only events and nothing family-friendly, which isn't true. I was the one who organized her baby shower. I added both of my ex-friends to a group chat to discuss my feelings. Throughout the interaction, no apology for their passive-aggressive comments or even acknowledgement that I tried to be accommodating. I gave them better rooms, organized massages, kept our shared space organized, made all the dinner reservations, helped prep snacks, got gifts for them and the kids. Mary just said that she's sorry it's come to this, and Kate just ignored me. I was so disappointed in these women who I thought were my friends. I blocked them and unfollowed them on social media. I am going to share this Reddit post with our mutual friends who want the tea. Told Jake about it, he just said good riddance. I'm going to Japan next March and Fiji in December for a wedding. I'll be posting on social media with the caption "Finally a real vacation."